Yoshii.
I knew this was gonna happen.
Would you rather get bit by a venomous snake in another country,
Or eat shit,
or eat
bro.
elephant shit?
You're so disgusting.
Welcome back to the Reptiles With Podcast. We're back from, the Daytona National Reptile Breeders Expo is fucking gone, okay? Darian was supposed to be here, but he abandoned us quicker than fucking Tino and Chuck's fucking dad.
Yeah,
all right?
facts.
Donny is fucking fighting copyright. Donny is fighting that Derricks Reptile dude. Chandler got bit by a fucking Cobra. There's a lot that's fucking going on.
Who are you? What's happening, bro?
I'm a different man. I come back from Daytona, new year, new me. That's it. refresh.
Daytona's a reptile
Listen.
Yeah,
Christmas.
so where do we start, bro?
I mean, look, the people, the new people. Oh, you know what else? Oh, we'll get there. Let's talk a little bit about Daytona, just to start, because they haven't heard from us, how we were at the show. Anything cool that we saw, we could get on that a little bit. Tino, what was the coolest thing you saw at the show?
Well, I came home with a Pied Pectinata, so that was the coolest thing for me. Love that thing. Got him in an enclosure outside. We're gonna see how we do it. It's my first animal outside, so let's do it.
Welcome!
Yeah.
Welcome!
Yeah, I'm literally MadBioReptiles now.
Yeah, just don't let it free you, bitch.
Yeah. But I'd say there was a lot of niche stuff. It was mostly ball pythons, of course, but there was also like a lot of bearded dragons, crested geckos.
What the fuck?
A lot of
Same
plants.
Other ball pythons. Might as well call those
basically.
morphs.
A lot of plants. There was a marine file snake, which was insane.
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
3 Dominican red mountain
The
boas.
big-headed turtle
The
thing.
big-headed turtle pair.
That shit
Those
was
are like
crazy.
8K.
Yeah.
8K for the pair. Insane.
That was crazy.
Galapagos babies, 10K. Insane.
They were a big fucking Galapagos.
Yeah.
Was that Lewis's?
Lewis,
Yeah.
The
I love that guy.
galbinifrons, core galbinifrons. Awesome.
Yeah.
A cool box turtle. Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was some cool stuff.
Fucking Australian olive pythons.
Yeah.
All the
Dope.
Tree
Yeah, dope.
monitors, Brazilian rainbow
Captive
boas.
bred
An
tree
adult
monitors.
lace monitor.
Yeah, I saw
An
it.
That was crazy.
Argentinian rainbow boa.
That was insane.
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
insane.
yeah.
I didn't know
Yeah.
there was Argentinian ones.
There's all
That's
sorts
crazy.
of them bitches.
Insane.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit. A lot of a variety, of course. But
Oh, what was the that lizard? The one with the red head?
the one you saw,
Starting with a C.
the dragon looking
Yeah.
thing.
The
I got it right here.
Chalcodes.
What?
Chalcodes.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Whatever that means.
Chalcodes.
But that shit was fucking sick.
That was dope.
Yeah,
Yeah, very
it's
pretty.
Crazy as fuck. Collodies.
Collodi.
Whatever.
Yeah.
That animal looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that
was
shit
like,
was
wow.
fire.
But all in all, show fucking sucked.
Well, no. This is the thing. It sucked for vendors. It was great for people
Why?
because everybody had something to see. Everybody was
Okay.
super happy about it, other than the vendors. Every vendor I talked to, fuck this.
They all
this is
said,
shit,
like,
blah, blah, blah,
nobody's
blah, blah.
buying,
It
this
was
and
shit.
that. Like, huh.
But when I talked to people that were just walking around, they're like, "This is fucking awesome." I love it.
Yeah.
There definitely was more variety. There was a lot of rare shit. There was captive bred and golden pythons.
Yeah.
There were a couple.
My friend got one.
Yeah?
Yeah, my friend got
A
one.
male or a female?
He already had 2, and he brought another female. I think it is. He already had some at home.
Wild.
Fire.
He
dude.
has 3.
Yeah, that's definitely something I'm thinking about working with. No, I didn't get to walk around a lot. I walked around Friday, and then the rest of the weekend was just crazy. But it wasn't crazy because it was busy. It was crazy because it was non-stop podcasting. Dude.
Yeah.
A lot of moving around. Before I say the next thing I'm going to say, did you see anything cool Chuck, that stuck out to you?
I think there's a lot of cool things, but I think I'm desensitized to the
Okay.
shows now. Honestly, like
Yeah.
I just seen it all
Yeah.
pretty much, and like every now and then say, "Oh shit, cool," but I was talking to one of my friends about this, and I was like, "Damn, like this shit is not hitting the same." But you know what hits the same every time? Whenever I find an animal in the wild. That's
Okay.
a new high, I guess.
Yeah.
Before, it was going to a show and seeing things I've never seen.
I thought
but
you were
I've
going to
seen
say
so
my
much.
bussy hit the same.
Yeah, shut up. But I've seen so much in captivity that I'm like, oh, like I know what I'm probably gonna see. In the wild, it's like I might go out and then not find things.
Yeah. For me, I'm just picky in both ways. Finding things out in the wild or shows. I like what I like, and if I don't see it, it's like, that's
Yeah.
okay. That's nice. All right,
There
whatever.
was blue beauties up the ass in that.
There
bitch.
were. I already
Yeah,
have them.
yeah.
I already have blue beauties. I don't need them more.
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
get to see them. That's your favorite
guess,
snake. That's the best
yeah,
snake
yeah.
in the world.
Yeah.
So whatever.
Yeah.
For me, I think there were some patternless Maruki blue tongue skinks, which those
did
were
see those
yeah,
for
those were cool. Honestly, there wasn't anything that stuck out to me that I was like, oh shit, I need to spend money right now. Oh, we didn't even talk about the Dominican red mountain boas.
Yes.
Those are cool.
Very cool.
It's
But
my house.
yeah, no. I hope that next year will be better for vendors, because it did seem like everybody had the same complaint, and the complaint was, oh, it's just kind of like
It was an expo.
It was either your average local show, or the complaint was we do better at those local shows.
It was
I
an
would
expo.
say that because
It was
why
an
was
expo.
it was all it was a lot of ball pythons, a lot of bearded dragons, a lot of
But not
crescent
even
makers.
that.
It wasn't the
People went
typical like
to
everything
see.
else.
Yeah.
People
Yeah.
treated it like a fucking museum
You know what there
Yeah.
was less of?
What?
Less influencers this year.
because of
Yeah.
Animal Con.
You think that because
They're not gonna come down here
But
now.
they
think
were
they're
there
gonna have
last
Animal Con?
year.
Yes, but
Some.
Animal Con happened in August last year. This year
No,
is
it
September.
happened in September.
No, it was
No,
the
it
end of
didn't. It was
August.
August.
No, it was August. It was
was the end of
August.
August.
It was literally days after, if not a week.
It was
Was it
not
the- was
the
it the
week
weekend
after.
after?
Yeah,
It
yeah,
was the
yeah,
weekend
yeah.
after.
So people could come here, go to the show, and then go to Animal Con. But people are not gonna come down here for the show, go back, wait until September, and come again. That's a lot of money. There's some people that are doing it, but not everybody's gonna do that. A lot of people are gonna wait for Animal Con because of it.
Yeah,
what it is.
interesting.
That's exactly what it is.
Wow.
So Animal Con kept the influencers out there.
I'm gonna be at Animal Con.
Fuck that place.
Yeah,
I'm just
no, you're
kidding,
so
just
dumb.
kidding.
You're so dumb. The coolest thing though that happened at the show was the hour-long conversation that Chuck and I had with Elizabeth from USARK, Florida.
That's fun.
So we get to the. Let's paint the picture.
We went on different days. I went
Yeah.
on Saturday. They went on Sunday.
Yeah. So Chuck comes to the show. He passes by the table. We're talking shit. Daniel Parker from USARK, Florida. Actually, I had just finished doing the podcast with Phil Goss. Then Daniel Parker comes, sees Chuck, and we're just laughing. We're
We
talking.
hugged after
Yeah.
somebody was talking shit.
Yeah, I took a video of them hugging. Like, it was a great moment. And then somebody else started taking pictures of them together. It was so funny.
That's
It was
funny.
so
Yeah.
funny. It was so funny. And I mean, we had mutual conversation. It was cool. Then I introduced Chuck to Phil Goss, and I was like, "Yo, you know that guy I was talking shit about with you on the podcast? This is him. This is the guy.
This is that
Shake
guy.
my hand, dog.
yeah. And he's like, "Oh, this is the dude." And then from there, Daniel introduced you to Elizabeth, and then we just had that long ass conversation with her. How did you take that whole situation?
Like honestly, like what I thought. Like I feel like the thought of the organization is good.
Yeah.
Like I don't think they have bad intentions with it. I just don't agree with the way in which they go about
it,
things.
yeah.
Like the excuse was pretty much like, hey, we don't have that much money to pay multiple people. We're a small group. We can't do it all. And I'm like, yeah, but that means you can't fix the problem.
Yeah.
So I cannot support someone
yeah,
or a
of
group
course,
that
of course.
cannot.
He didn't
fix the
convince you,
problem.
dude.
No,
The
no,
president?
But she's saying if she had like a more amount of money and more people involved, then she
Then things
would
would change and stuff.
Yeah, but I don't know if I can. Like she said, like we can't trust each other in anywhere.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that's just human nature. Nobody trusts anybody. So I can't trust an organization to get more money and then go by what they say. I just don't know. I just
It's
don't
hard.
trust it.
It's hard
Yeah, it
because
is hard.
because the community itself is so small. I think the thing that we took out of it that was the best part of the conversation, even through the discourse when you guys were like, "Well, I don't agree with this. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with this," is I was explaining to her the whole premise of the podcast. I was like, "Well, like it's we try to laugh, we try to do our thing, and I mean I've said this a million times, and it's just like we have this open conversation. The people that are listening to this become part of the conversation, say they disagree, agree, and it's created a situation where we could just talk about it, even if we're arguing a little bit.
Yeah.
But you guys are still here every week watching this. We're still here every week recording this, and then she says, you were saying something about like, oh, it's like devil's advocate. She's like, yeah, I appreciate what it is that you're doing because even it makes us even think of different ways to go about it because we're hearing a difference of opinion. We're
Yeah, of course,
hearing
of
the
course.
different side.
There was actually this lady. She's like, she's a big fan of the podcast of Imperial and stuff. And so she comes up to me during the show, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, I was just listening. We talked for a little bit. She's like, I was just listening to the episode we did with USARK Florida with Daniel and David, and she was like." You know what? Right before that episode, I was very, very pro USARK. After that episode, I feel differently. And like, wow, like we're doing the thing.
Took some money from them.
No, we did it.
You're so dope.
But it was like I responded. I was like, yeah.
Well,
I mean, we're just here to create that discourse. We're here to have that conversation.
Yeah.
We don't want anybody to. I don't believe in anybody being irrefutable and anybody not being able to ask questions.
The thing I like about it
you know?
too is like USARK is an organization that has been doing what USARK does, right? It's just them in a room, talk about things and find solutions, where the money comes from the people. And the people just follow like fucking sheep instead of like, hey, the money comes from us. This is what you do.
The best.
You're right.
One of the best parts. I keep saying the best part of. With that you're saying is that the people don't really have the power to whatever, but then the people are taking it amongst themselves to try to push a narrative to say we have to do this, we have to do that. People outside of the organization, and it was really nice to hear from herself say, well, it's not that I want them to do that. It's not that I agree that they're doing that.
Yeah.
I cannot control what it is that they're doing.
Yeah.
You know, and it's great to have support from these people.
Yeah.
But then that can also come.
It is one thing to be like, oh, let's say you start a new project. Let's say you start with diamond carpet pythons, and you get them, and then all of us are like, yeah, Yoshii diamond carpet pythons, they're great, they're fantastic, you're doing such a good job, and then you're struggling, you're like, oh, I don't know if I should keep doing it, but all the people around you are like, yeah, keep doing it, you're awesome, you don't even question it, just keep going. You know, you're gonna, in this instance, maybe dig yourself into a hole, because you're like, everyone was said to do it. Everyone said I was doing a good job. Everybody was so supportive. It's like nobody stopped me and be like, hey, have you thought about this? Do you want to try this? Let's do this differently.
Yeah.
You know?
I thought it was real cool that Daniel was telling me. He's like, oh, yeah, people expected us to argue more, and then I think it was David that said that people liked that we didn't argue because you gave them the opposite of their expectation. They expected the loud. They expected the anger. They thought that all these bad things were going to happen. And then what we show them at the end of the day is that, no, man, like, we can say the shit that we're saying. We can disagree with each other in this room right now. We can disagree with the other person in the room, but we can have a mutual conversation.
Yeah. Of course, always.
We did it.
Always.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. That was definitely a lot of fun. And I did a podcast again with Daniel, and that was fun too.
Yeah, and then so you guys got to talk about the ball pythons that were released. We, as of right now that we're recording this, a little bit of inside baseball. It's a couple weeks for you guys, but we just got back pretty much from Daytona. And this is the first podcast that we recorded in a while because we have videos coming out soon, which we'll talk about. Anywho, so some ball pythons got released in St. Augustine in Florida. As of right now, that not a lot of information is out there by it, but you guys got to talk about it. Were you able to get a little bit of information or?
Not much, other than the fact that the snakes were picked up by
They were able to get all of them?
the ones that they know of. Yeah.
As they found, yeah.
Yeah, so that's it.
Do they
But
think they all came from one person?
No,
Do they think
no, I got
multiple
none of
people
that.
are released?
I got none of that.
Yeah.
But that's all they got. That
Yeah.
the organization picked it up. FWC didn't have to get involved or
That's the
anything.
second zoo.
So dumb.
No hurricane. This time was the heat.
No hurricane. all the tubs melted. They crawled out.
Yeah, that's great.
Oh, shit.
But he did say something cool that he's like, oh, they're going to be trying to do like a statewide program where keepers can get approval to almost kind of like be like commissioned to go out to go catch and not relocate, but like rehome these animals.
Like animals that
It's
are
no longer berm hunters. Now it's like, all right,
relocate berms.
reptile hunters.
Yeah, no, because it's like
No, it's not killing. It's like
No,
somebody
yeah.
found a
Like,
sulcata, go
yeah,
get
of
it.
course.
because
Yeah.
something that Daniel was saying is like, yeah, like, you know, for the amnesty programs that FWC does, like, it doesn't really work because people have like the guilt that it's like, oh, like, I know it's judgment free, but like, fuck, dude, you know. So that boom eliminates that. It puts some of the keepers they're able to take charge and help the industry a bit, and that's something that you felt you're like, well, maybe I would even consider doing something like that.
Yeah.
You know, it's not so much that I'm trying to help USARK. In your opinion, that
it
you
would
don't
be an outside thing, not even USARK
Yeah.
doing it.
Yeah.
It's like a off branch, like helping somebody else.
Maybe even FWC gets in it. FWC's like, that sounds like a good idea. Let's get herpers out there.
Yeah.
They do our jobs.
Yeah, literally. Other than that, that was cool. I saw one of my old friends that was fucking insane, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, so on Instagram he's Lorded Lion, bro. I used to talk to him like, bro, years ago. Like fucking years ago. He was this chubby kid and like he had his bearded dragons. I had like my ball pythons. That's my ball python era. He could tell you all about that.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
So he knew that, and then we'll send each other photos and talk. And then we met Miguel from Always Evolving Pythons. Mind you, I'm here. He's in Canada. I've never met him.
Yeah.
So
Oh, he's like your pen pal.
That's That's exactly what I
Yeah.
told
Yeah,
him.
your long distance relationship.
literally, so we fell off for a little bit. You know, breakups happen.
Yeah, they happen.
And then I'm at the table. I'm like by Yoshi's table,
Yeah.
and then he goes, "What up, man?" I turn around. This motherfucker's buff as shit. I'm looking at his face, and I'm like, I know that face, but I can't tell. You look. I literally went, "You look different," and he was like, "Yeah, I lost 100 pounds," and I literally hugged him. I was like, bro, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
That's honestly my favorite part of the whole day. I was
Yeah.
like, he walked with me the whole fucking show.
Nice.
It was nice to see it. Chuck
Yeah.
and I don't know if Chuck remembers this because he was so bamboozled.
Yeah.
Chuck and I were in the middle of a conversation,
Yeah.
and then Chuck just disappeared.
Yeah, just,
Yeah.
bye.
Chuck just went with this dude. I was like, he found his guy. He's done.
Yeah, bro. Like, that was like probably my favorite part of the show was seeing that guy.
Honestly, seeing
Fuck.
friends, seeing people we know, that's the best part.
Yeah.
Of the time.
That
That's what it's
was
for.
yeah, that was the thing. It was like
Yeah.
even though money wasn't there for this show, it was just cool to be part of the hang. I got to see Dan the Turtle Man. I got to see Jeremy.
You know, if it ever gets to a point where it's not like, I don't know, money focus, because that's the point. It's an expo.
Yeah.
But if it was like an actual convention, you know, where we had people, and I know Thursday is kind of like that, where they have talks and stuff, and people go up there and they talk about things as more of a social event.
Yeah.
You know, that'd be fire. A reptile
Yeah,
social
yeah.
event,
That's
kind of
what
like
Animal Con is.
a croc fest. or
yeah, it's a
something
little
that.
more like Animal Con.
It's more like
Yeah,
Animal
yeah,
Con,
yeah.
Croc Fest.
There's actually going to be another event that I'm not sure if I'm going to be
Iguana
vending.
Fest?
No. That's going to be happening in October here in Florida. That's supposed to be a little bit closer to like what anime quote unquote conventions are. It's like, yeah, you got your vendors, you also got your influencers, and it's just a big event for both. And
It's
you
for
can-
reptiles?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know.
Where at?
It's supposed to be in West Palm. Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna go. I haven't signed up for the show yet, but I
Croc
consider
Fest
it.
this year is at Wild, Florida.
Okay.
Supposedly, I hear.
Sick.
There's nothing better than the smell of coffee in the morning. Okay? There's also nothing better than the smell of reptiles in the morning. Psych. Reptiles with coffee. That's the smell you want. The strongest coffee, all right? We have it for you. Head on over to the description or go to coldbloodedcaffeine.com and use the code REPTILESWITH to get your Reptiles with coffee today.
Other than that, guys, all right, Animal Con's coming up. A whole bunch of cool things are happening, okay? But something real cool happened.
You're pregnant.
Somebody abandoned us.
Somebody abandoned.
Who abandoned us?
Not my dad. That was a long time ago. He been doing that. I abandoned you guys? What
Yeah.
happened?
Dude, this is your last episode. You're a quitter.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
So, guys, this is going to be actually the last episode that Tino's a part of. No, we're totally kidding. Tino's on to bigger and better things. He's still going to be doing this podcast, I hope.
Yeah.
But, yes, he's not working for Imperial anymore. He's going on to new endeavors.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a month off. It's my first like time not being employed for like 2.5 years.
Yeah.
So I'm
Oh,
like,
no.
I know. Look, to be honest, I'm not that I'm a flight risk, but I need difference. I really do need a lot of change sometimes. So I'm like, I need something different.
Yeah.
I really want to
You
start
gotta
working
mark
with
that.
different things too.
Yeah.
For sure. So I'm like, yeah, let's go on to do things. I want to take a month off.
Yeah,
So I'm back.
I would go crazy.
Which is
can't-
insane. You don't know how to live, dude.
I can't
People
take
that
days off.
I tell people like this question all the time. Like, if you could retire like tomorrow, what would you be doing with the rest of your life? You know, which is okay if you want to like work in the sense that like you're still doing stuff. Of course, nobody sits at home all day. You know, like. But if you're like, oh, I want to start volunteering. I want to go travel. I want to do other things. But people are like, I guess get stir crazy. I'm like, you don't know how to live your life. You don't know what makes you happy.
You see, but that's where I think you're wrong because I think those people know what it is that makes them happy. I know what it is that makes me happy.
Is work?
Yeah.
That's insane.
It's working towards a goal.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I need that structure because if not, my head goes crazy because I don't have good mental health, Tino.
I heard a joke once. I heard a joke where this guy, he was like, how are you gonna get your dream job? And he's like, I don't dream of jobs. I don't dream of labor, you know? Like, and I'm like, facts.
Yeah.
So technically you should hate your job so that you can do the things that you like. Rather than, oh, I want a job where I do the things I like. No, that's not what a job is for.
What kind of ass backwards
I don't
shit did
know.
you just say right now?
Yeah, guys, stop chasing your dreams in your jobs. Jobs are to chase your dreams.
I kind of get it.
It's a little, yeah,
I kinda get
right.
it.
So if I told you you could quit your job, right, make 3 times the amount, but you have to like sell coffee to liberals, would you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I'd be like, oh, fuck it.
Yeah, I'm
Sure.
out, bro. I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You
don't
want to
know
do
on this
that?
one.
Triple your income?
No, because
Triple your income and focus on your own business.
if I could triple my income
Yeah.
and focus on my own business,
Yeah, you have time.
That's
All
a
you do
different-
is sell
That's the
coffee.
thing. That's the thing.
Oh yeah, that's a
What
different
he's
situation.
saying is get a job to get the money, but just use the job as the money maker, and
Yeah.
then have
So,
that money to run whatever.
This is the
fuck you
thing.
want.
This is the thing, and I don't know how to put this without me sounding like a fucking asshole.
You sound like
ahead.
a fucking asshole.
But like my friends in Miami, they know me as like the kid that does the thing to live his dream. Most of my friends, like they do the 9 to 5, they do the whatever. But I was the one that was like, no, like you guys don't get it. Like I get out of high school, I'm gonna go on tour, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that, and I did it. So now to them, I'm like, I'm the guy that does the dreams, you know. And now I'm just focusing on the next dream, you know. And this is a part of it, you know. It's just like that's just who I am. I can't put myself in like a situation where I'm not doing. If my job isn't related to what that dream is, I'm miserable, dude. And I've been miserable.
Oh no, yeah. I've been miserable before. I used to work
Yeah.
at Target. I only lasted the seasonal position because I was like, I can't physically do this anymore. I was unloading trucks. My shifts were like 10 p.m. to like 8 in the morning, and I was like, I literally cannot do this anymore. It's literally killing myself. But you know, to an extent, it's like that job bought me my first car.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like you suffer a little bit to get kind of what you need. It's like I get it for sure.
I would
get it
do
for sure.
that to get my own shit. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's like right now, bro. I got no days off. 'Cause I'm working. I do social media here. I work out the zoo, and then now
But-
I'm working another one.
But what if it was like you weren't doing social media? Like the thing has to be like an active thing that it has nothing to do with your goals, your dreams. Nothing to do with it.
I did it, and I should have stayed.
Doing it.
Yeah, to get that money, and then I
You know,
focused on me.
I thought, you know, maybe the job that I had where I was miserable was just so irregular for me.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you guys have worked with me. I am not a quiet individual. If I go 5 minutes silent, after those 5 minutes, you'll just hear a yell from the
I was
back
gonna
room.
say
I'm
if
gonna-
Estrada all of a sudden did a rule where he's like, all right guys, no more penis jokes, Yoshii would quit.
I
Yoshi's like, I can't
As a
anymore.
matter of fact, there was a conversation once where it was like, oh, should we be more serious, whatever, and I was just straight up like, I couldn't work. I couldn't do it. I couldn't. I'm sorry. Like
That's
I'm
real
ju-
shit, bro.
I'm just not.
That's real
I'm just not
shit.
that guy, dude. Like I
That's
have to
real
be. I don't know if like the newer generations of kids feel this thing. I don't know how the fuck we got into this conversation,
Yo,
but
we're deep somewhere.
Yeah,
else.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
literally spacing out. I'm deep as fuck.
yeah. So okay, just to get really deep. So many kids that I grew up with, they wanted so desperately to fit the norm. And even though it's not like I didn't have friends, but most of my friends or peers, like I couldn't really connect with because of the fact
Because you were
that
special.
I was like, because I'm special. No, but
I
it was
feel like we're talking high, right?
right. I know, but it was no, but it was like, dude, like I know that I don't fit the norm. I know I'm not the norm, and I cannot fit the mold. I do not follow the crowd. Like it's just, and it's so like cliche to say those things.
No.
But
Respect,
I've just,
bro.
I've
That's
just,
what we're here for. I think all
Yeah.
three of us are like that.
yeah, and
honestly.
I think that I've like over the past couple years, I've really come into like what like to myself to be like, no, like I'm okay just being this person. Like I don't have to change who the fuck that I am or who I'm supposed to be or whatever. Like I'm just gonna do me. As a matter of fact, I'll even say it. Both of you guys helped me figure that out.
Aw.
You know, because like in the reptile, try to tie this back into the reptile industry, I really thought that I had to follow a certain thing, which even that was weird for me because I was like, no, I'm going to be the kid that does the music thing. And then when I kind of slowed down, reworked what it is that I was doing, I got stuck into I have to follow this, and that. And then I had weird thoughts where I was like, I kind of don't agree with that, but I can't say anything because I'm fucking nobody, I guess. And I should care what people fucking think, which is, again, not who I am. and then we start doing this kind of shit and hearing that you guys have your own opinions, and I was like, wait, the fuck? Like, I'm not far off from where you guys are. Why can't I just say my fucking opinion? So you guys had a very big part in that.
I called that immortal.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I think it's called being mortal. At some point, you're gonna die. No. You might as well be yourself.
Yeah, that part. But I say immortal just because, like, people get mad about it, but they can't do a thing about it.
You're
yeah,
untouchable.
it's just like, I'm just like, man.
You know what? That's the best part. Like, I've said this about a lot of people. I'm like, a lot of people sometimes find me cold or callous, and it's like, and really I'm not. I'm really kind of friendly and personable, but when it comes to, like, a relationship, they find me cold and callous. But it's like, no, here's what you don't understand. I care about you. I care about that you do well. I care about you as a person. I don't give two shits what you think about me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
so you're very
I
direct.
care that you do well. I don't care what you think about me.
Yeah.
Tino is like the most direct, but also
I'm always direct.
yeah, it's so stupid. He is one of the most direct and unfiltered person, but he is also the kind of person, and I think I've said this before, that'll get you a gift without there being an occasion. He just gets you something like, oh, I was thinking about you.
Yeah.
He cares.
We
but he's
literally,
direct.
like, for this show.
That was so funny.
Bro.
I was like, oh, Chuck, I got to show you this picture.
Okay, so he went Saturday, I went Sunday. We both took a picture of this fucking lizard to show each other. Same fucking lizard.
I saw it and I was like, I got to show this to Chuck.
And I was like, I gotta show Tino. And then we go, same fucking lizard, dude.
We got the same
Same
information.
fucking lizard,
That
bro.
was so funny.
Like, we thought of each
That
other
was
at that
great.
moment. We were
Yeah,
like, oh, we
yeah.
gotta show so.
Yeah.
That was fire.
That's the best.
Yeah,
that
man.
is the best.
Now to get into people that don't like us. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Which to the immortal thing. There's some people at the show that don't fucking like me, and it was great seeing that.
Really?
I love that shit.
Who?
You know who. You want me to roast them here? They're not gonna like you anymore, bro. If I start roasting right here, bro, they're not gonna like
You're
you.
going to stop talking to us.
Yeah, literally. Like, I'm trying to keep the friendship between y'all. They're like, I don't follow you.
Oh
I'm
my
like,
god. I was very confused until this moment.
yeah. I am following you. Hope it hurts. Don't give a fuck.
Leave my friend alone.
Don't give a fuck, bro.
I feel like a kid with like the parents that are being separated.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like,
You're going to get 2 Christmases.
That's what I call. Well, but this is why I call it immortal, because that person is the type of person to go, don't support so and so on. I don't sell shit. Like, what are you gonna do, bro? You can't say he doesn't support USARK. I don't give a fuck. He doesn't sell. Don't give a fuck. He doesn't like the pet trade. Don't give a fuck.
Yeah. It doesn't matter.
I'm just like, you immortal.
Yeah.
Like, that whole group is always like, but does he support USARK? Find out if they support USARK.
Yeah.
Don't give a fuck. And USARK knows. Like,
And they still went like this too at the end of the day.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I gave you a hug.
Actually, yeah. They gave me a hug.
There's pictures. There are
Yeah,
pictures
yeah,
of the hug.
I have lots of pictures.
Yeah, it was actually a hug. Elizabeth gave me a hug. Daniel gave me a hug. What's the other guy?
Phil Goss?
He walked away. He didn't want no hugs.
He was busy.
No, he was busy as shit. He was busy as
But
shit.
that's the thing. It was all love. It was all love, man.
Yeah.
Listening.
If you want to support us, head on over to modernreptileshop.com or in the description where you can find our merch. And the best part is that a % of the proceeds from the merch gets donated to conservation. One more time, that's modernreptileshop.com or head on over to the description.
I don't know at all.
Derricks Reptiles got a lot of heat actually a while ago from Donny because he was doing a lot of like feeding videos, and it was like it was when he posted like, oh, these accounts are doing like this versus this, and then puts them to fight, and then he shot, he was like, and this Derricks dude is like hyping up these feeding videos and whatever.
Like live feeding?
Yeah, live feedings, exactly. And
I'm feeding of what? What did Derek do exactly?
apparently like live feeding like rodents and stuff like that. Shit
Just
like
regular,
that.
okay.
And Donnie's crowd obviously not for that kind of stuff. Apparently, supposedly, he stopped doing shit like that. He got on MJ's podcast and was like, yo, like, that's not me. I'm trying to have a new identity. But this Donnie dude doesn't stop kind of situation. And then Donnie's like, no, dude, I still got more dirt on you kind of thing. And so Donnie's fucking just active at this dude. I mean, deserved, undeserved.
I think if you've already come out publicly and been like, hey, I'm kind of changed. I'm trying to do different things differently.
Give him a chance.
Yeah, he won.
Shit.
He already
Let him-
like
and
apologized.
not even that. If you're gonna go like that hard at somebody like Donnie does, it's like,
Yeah, Donny goes in, dude. Donny,
But you could go hard once, and then just give it some time, but don't fucking
don't
corner
pile
somebody.
this guy. Yeah.
Donny has that, and he's still at that. Donny has he had this thing with Adam Wickens.
Really?
Wait, well, no, not like it wasn't a beef, but it was like they had to do a video together because there was like some
I will
copyright
say,
issues.
if Donny doubles down, respect. I'm saying like, yo, give him some time, but if he doubles down, bro, like go do your
The
thing.
thing is that Donny clearly found his niche because now he's also doing videos of like if he's catching FWC red-handed with shit, and like he started doing like it looks like he's doing videos like that he's like, look what I caught these people doing.
It's funny. Donnie's better at being USARK than USARK is.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah,
He's like gonna be like an episode. He's doing the episode of Cops, but it's FWC.
that's
yeah,
fine.
yeah. That's funny.
Yeah. And I don't know if he has said anything yet about the whole Chandler situation. I feel like he's been.
I don't know yet.
I feel like he's been like, oh, I'm gonna do a video kind of thing, or
Maybe.
like, this is coming soon. I'm surprised there hasn't been a comment about it yet, but.
It's probably in the making.
Yeah. Chandler got bit by the fucking Cobra.
Yeah.
He's looking like this these days.
Yeah.
He's missing
Yeah.
one digit.
He's just like Tyler.
Yeah.
Tyler who?
Tyler Nolan.
He's like Tyler Nolan,
The
and then
Venom brothers.
my boy Tyson. Tyson is the one that got his toe bit off. He went
Bit off? Oh, from the crop.
from the gator. From the gator. Yeah, he went to the show with a Chandler shirt.
Jesus.
That's funny. Oh, did you see the shit at Daytona?
What shirt?
The one that said,
The bolt gun.
say no to bolt guns.
Right next to USARK.
Direct.
I love that shit. That shit was fucking
I was
great.
like,
I love
oh
that
my
shit. But
God.
back to Chandler.
Yeah. So yeah, he got fucking bit, and the community obviously is taken to the internet and is like super well deserved. Like he should be
That's
using
some fuck
this.
shit. That's some fuck
and
shit.
mind you, like I feel like because of the persona that he has and the how much exposure, it's almost natural that this is going to happen. But also,
Yeah.
if we have to be human for a second, he also just got bit by a cobra.
Yeah, he's
Like,
a dude. Bro.
life-
And he's-
Life-threatening shit.
He's going through a lot, bro. Like
Yeah.
it's like that's the thing where I'm like, oh yeah, this industry is shit because that's the thing, and I don't really give a fuck right now because like that just gets personal with me. But the shit where people try to point at somebody else and not like themselves, like if Donnie is to talk about that, the whole group is a whole bunch of hypocrites at that point. Because they like to point over here and look at him. I told you that was gonna happen, but
But
got
they're
this
still
motherfucker
fucking around with
fucking
fucking-
around,
Yeah.
going to Africa, eating shit, like
Yeah.
trying to get parasites and shit.
Yeah.
Same shit. You're trying to get sick through animals.
I
You just
actually
not-
really loved it when Darian
From Morph
from
Market?
Morph Market, he posted the deli cup of like 10
Yeah.
Cresties
Yeah,
all
and then
clumped up
I'm
together.
in. I fuck this.
I was like, yeah,
Fucking
fuck that shit.
Jeremy
That's
being a
messed
little
up.
bitch. Jeremy being a little bitch. Like, you shouldn't post this. This
love you,
shouldn't be public.
Jeremy.
Like, nah, bro. Come on,
love you,
bro.
Jeremy. I'm
No,
sorry.
No,
But
I
it's
cannot control
it's
this
the
thing.
calling out and then coming back.
The only thing that could have happened more is like Darian should have said who it was and all that and actually make a
he
difference
didn't?
with that. No, he didn't. He didn't. That's like some fuck shit. I get it. That part is some fuck
But
shit.
at minimum,
to
that's
say-
okay. At minimum,
Yeah.
I think 10 Crescents in a deli cup is enough to be like, hey, guys, maybe don't do this anymore.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's where I'm like, oh yeah, Chandler this, Chandler that. Y'all motherfuckers are over here fucking shit up too.
Yeah.
Y'all just pick and choose who to
See,
talk about.
This is the scariest thing about Chandler, too. It's like when you keep venomous reptiles, you're probably going to be bit.
Yeah,
most
that's- we
people
all know
are.
this,
Most
bro.
people are.
We all know
The difference
this.
is this. I would much rather 100% be bitten by anything venomous here
then in India.
than in another country.
Yeah.
Not to be
Fuck
like
that.
racist.
No.
But like,
no.
Not to be
really
racist,
not to be
but-
racist.
It
But
depends
in a
on who you
hospital
are.
that I'm not
I'm not gonna
confident
lie to
in,
you.
and
I'm
a
not
hospital
gonna
that
lie
I
to you.
feel unsafe in, I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to die.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I would freak out if it was like a situation where I pass out and I wake up and it's like, and I don't know if it's like a religious or a cultural thing, but it's like
And none of your doctors speak English?
none of the
I'm
doctors
kidding.
are
That was bad.
No, but none of the doctors speak my language. Now I'm freaking out because I'm in foreign land, and then like here, like we have so many protocols about like sanitation and stuff
Yeah.
like that, and I know a lot of the doctors weren't like using gloves and shit.
Yeah.
and it's just like, dude, like I would be scared because I'm just like I'm not. It's culture shock. Like I'm in a life threatening situation. This is fucking insane. I don't. I don't even know how the fuck they filmed all that shit. That is.
Yeah, and he went through with it to make the animal seem good, at least, unlike some of these other motherfuckers that y'all motherfuckers want to support.
Yeah.
Like, some of these
know.
motherfuckers play with fire for real and get bit on purpose to make it look cool.
Yeah.
He at least finished the fucking job. He put the snake back at the end.
Yeah.
I don't know, buddy. I don't know Chandler personally. I've had very few conversations with him, seen him, different shows, whatever.
I love the guy. Fuck.
I don't really agree with the free handling kind of stuff. Like I don't know a lot of the context because it's just not in my realm of what it is that I do, or in general just my expertise.
Was this video super descriptive for
what?
when he was bitten?
What do you mean?
He was doing like a thing of like the most dangerous like venom yield or some shit.
Yeah, so he was over there and he was with some people that get calls for snakes in like homes and shit like that. So they got called for a few snakes and that was one of them.
Yeah.
So he goes out with those people, gets the snake with those people that do it.
Yeah.
Get it into like a water bottle sometimes and shit, whatever those people have at the moment.
Yeah.
They put it in and then they relocate it. So Chandler was doing that, and in the process of doing that, he would talk about the most venomous snakes because a lot of them are some of the most venomous snakes.
Yeah.
So while he was behind a rock with the cobras, like talking about the cobra, is when he got bit. Now, free handling it can get you bit. There are consequences after it. Mind you, this motherfucker is in a whole other country. Like, it doesn't fucking matter at this point. Like, everybody, you are going to get bit. You can get bit with hooks. That doesn't stop it.
Yeah.
It brings the chances down, but that doesn't stop it. That is his animal, and he's not affecting anybody else through that. That is going to happen. Mind you, there's people out here getting bit on purpose to make it look cool. There's people like, and not even venomous, they're doing it with all the animals that are non-venomous, But this motherfucker, Jay per his story, walking around with a gator on his fucking shoulder, a fucking deformed ass fucking alligator, and everybody claps. And that little stupid group claps like it's nothing. Feeding them pizza, feeding them fucking noodles, and it's like, y'all motherfuckers are hypocrites, and you guys just want to pick somebody to hate. Fucking hypocrites that don't got nothing else to do, and I don't like that.
Didn't Jay's show start?
Yes.
Does anybody know anything about it?
I don't know. I haven't watched it. People
You know
were
who?
talking shit, so I don't know.
We mentioned this before the podcast, but at the Daytona show, they were filming Cobra King.
Oh shit!
Same people who filmed Tiger King. So
Is it actually gonna be called Cobra King?
I think so.
Supposedly that's the name, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely weird. There was a lot of film crews walking around.
Yeah.
I know a lot of it had to do with like a lot of legislation shit, but Tom Crutchfield was there. They were filming him. It was a situation.
We'll see what comes out of it.
Anytime Tom gets on the camera, it's never. Not that it's him
He talks
bad.
about himself.
That's not that it's him.
So stupid.
Look, it's not that his little extra is being bad, but the whole video is bad. Like the whole thing is like, man, this does not look good.
Yeah.
And then he's there. It's like, you're always here.
Yeah.
Why does everybody want to talk to you?
He just been here for so long, like longer than any tortoise. So
Yeah,
people
yeah.
wanna
You're
know.
so
Literally.
stupid.
Tom
How did
Crutchfield
the
is
Earth
older
start?
than every tortoise in the
What is
picture
the
right now.
beginning of the universe?
Do you remember that shit?
That shit was crazy, bro.
Is God in your yearbook?
Oh my god.
Listen, yeah, there's definitely a lot of crazy shit going on.
Yeah.
I'm excited that we're back into the swing of things.
And by the way, I don't give a fuck. Chandler's my boy. Whatever he does,
No, I mean that's fine. That's fine.
give a fuck.
Jeremy's my boy. Whatever he does.
Yeah, I mean he's not a.
I don't like
person.
either. No, I'm kidding.
No,
You're so
he's not
stupid.
Jeremy's not a bad person. I'm not saying that either.
Yeah,
It's
you just
like,
you had your thing.
Yeah,
you
he
did
just-
your thing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna talk shit if I see like.
I like
everybody-
the calling out. I like it when people call each
Yeah,
other
and
out.
it's like-
I think it's fine.
Nah, dude.
I'm
it's a
gonna
bad
call
light.
Tino out.
Nah, dude, it's
See,
a bad light.
bad light doesn't make sense. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's
no,
like
it
if,
doesn't.
If,
It doesn't. It's fucking dumb.
if there is...
A bad
if there's
light.
no bad light. It's just light.
No,
You're
yeah.
shedding light on an event, on
Yeah.
something. You're not... Darian isn't saying... The owner of Morph Market isn't like,
He's
guys,
like,
we need to stop the reptile trade. This is bad.
Nah, dude, but FWC uses that as ammo, dude. Shut up, bro. Just shut up. You know what they can use that as ammo? Everything y'all dumbasses do. And nobody gives a fuck. Nah, he got bit by a cobra in another country. You ate shit in another country. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck, dude?
All right. Yo, sure.
I knew this was gonna happen.
Would you rather? Get bit by a venomous snake in another country.
Or eat shit,
Or eat
bro.
elephant shit.
You tell me.
The whole time.
That's crazy.
The whole time that I was quiet is because I was pondering that question. I was like, wait a second.
But-
If I had no choice.
But tell me it's not that, like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Both are crazy.
This whole situation is crazy. Yo, we fucking play with these wild animals that we put in boxes.
Yes. No,
we
no.
are crazy.
You put them in
Yeah.
tubs, don't forget.
It's
It's
a
a box.
plastic box.
Does it have a lid?
Yeah, the top of the rack.
Not a lid. Not a lid.
The lid's out when he
Wait,
bought
not
that
all
Target.
boxes have lids.
The Xbox.
Shut up, bro.
The X is because there's no lid.
Minus one lid. I got him with the lid. We got him, guys. Jeremy, that was for you.
If you're listening to this, you're a reptile lover. All right. And what do we all need? We need supplies. So we got you covered. Head on over to imperialreptiles.com and use the code REPTILESWITH to get a specific discount special to us and our listeners for your reptile supplies today. One more time, that's imperialreptiles.com. Use the code REPTILESWITH.
Listen, yeah, things are crazy. Anything like new and exciting that's going on these days with your lives now that we're back into doing this thing?
I wanted to say I got into another podcast, right?
Okay.
And had some cool conversations, and KFC came up again.
Yep.
And it was pretty interesting because everybody has the same solution, just nobody has done anything about it.
You know, my mom has said that. She's like, you guys talk a lot about conservation, but what exactly are you guys doing? I know
Yeah, so
individually.
Yo,
your mom just
individually-
roasted
Yo,
us.
tell your mom.
Yeah, for real.
Tell your
Like-
mom to shut the fuck up.
I know we're doing like individually, we're doing stuff, but it's like,
Yeah.
oh, as the podcast, what are we really helping with? I'm
Yeah,
like,
so-
you know what? Okay, yeah.
So
We should be getting
before
on
the
top of it.
podcast, we had a conversation. We might start something.
Yeah, we're gonna start putting money where the mouth is. Kind of thing. Yeah.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Like, we might start working on some things. But
We-
yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. Sorry to cut you off, but like, we've even gotten first off with different people that we talked to when we did Animals at Home. It's like, wait, that's like a good idea, and
Yeah.
then people talk to us like, you guys got to do that thing, and it's like little by little, it's getting its steam with the community.
people are
that we're
liking
building.
it, so we're gonna start it.
Yeah,
We're gonna start it, and we'll get people to hop on somehow, and then.
We'll get all the USARK donations.
I was thinking about it. That can hurt USARK if they
Or-
didn't start it themselves.
You know
Or-
what? I disagree because people will always put money for themselves before charity.
Yeah,
And
but-
they say USARK is charity, but it's like it's protecting you. You know,
Yeah,
USARK is
yeah.
to protect your rights as a reptile keeper.
Yeah.
Whereas donating money to Puerto Rico or to India, that money's you're never
like
gonna see that
we
money
talked
again.
earlier, I want the conservation to be some here and there outside of the country, but I want here
In the country,
mostly.
yeah.
I want mostly
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
I want most things here. That way you can see what's happening.
I
you
agree
can see,
100%.
The changes, and you can meet some of the people actually doing conservation.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Like some things are gonna be very very interesting.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
We should have more conservationists on the pod too.
Oh yeah, we should. I know a couple actually. that I might be able to bring.
Yeah,
in.
you can get them on.
Maybe.
You guys have me on every week.
Shut up. Shut up. And then-
You guys, I saved all of Australia when it caught fire.
Shut your ass
Well, I
up.
saved the indigo snake, so. we're
Chuck,
good.
what have you done? Nothing.
He
This
saved
guy-
the Orinoco.
Yeah,
He saved the Orinoco.
crocodiles.
You didn't save them.
No,
Yeah, he did. He did.
I
He
have
did.
two.
Go say what you're gonna say.
I have two that are going back to Venezuela.
Wait, fuck.
You thought
I was gonna
breed them?
I was gonna get him because he's like, I know that they had babies, but you can't release them like the pet trade. But now they're being released. I got me.
I got gotten.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
good
And
shit.
he went to Crocfest that one year, so he got this.
yeah.
He's doing shit. He's doing
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, but he's late. He's late.
I
He's the
went-
last one to do things for conservation. This guy, out of all of them,
All
this guy.
the Crocfest, I've been late as fuck. To the Tampa one, I couldn't even walk the zoo. They closed it. That's how late I went, bro.
Man,
I just
oh
went
my
to get food and drinks. That's it.
He paid the admission, and they were like, "All right, close it up."
literally that. I didn't see the fucking Gario I wanted to see.
Aw, man.
It was fucked up. But
That's funny.
yeah, so we gotta start. We gotta start on some conservation
Yeah, yeah.
shit. And then I started working here.
Oh, that's
Social media.
that did
Social
happen.
media is fucking
media.
fire.
Where's
in here,
here?
dude. Imperial Reptiles.
Oh, gotcha.
Fucking
Yeah.
fire, dude.
Yeah.
I'm fucking
You got
killing
fired
that shit.
already?
Yeah. bro, look at this. Look at this. I already showed you, but let's act like I didn't show you earlier. Look at that. Reach 2,000%
Yeah.
in comparison to last month.
That's insane.
Engagement 9,000% in comparison to last month, and then followers 7.3. I haven't been here even a month yet, until a few days from now, and I've had over 1,000 followers added.
There you go.
And some animals sold.
Yeah. Chuck is doing the social media things. If you need social media for your company, message Chuck.
Yeah, I'm right here, dog. Goddamn.
Chuck's like, I'm trying to quit my day job.
Yeah.
So run different social media
I
for
could
everybody.
literally, bro. The thing is, like, I do come here, take photos, take videos, but then I could edit everything at home and plan things at home. I could clock in multiple accounts and work multiple accounts at the
really
same
could.
time.
Yeah.
I could literally, somebody messaged,
Every day you go to a different reptile store. You're just like, all right, you're
Not even. I don't even want reptiles.
No, right,
this is the
right,
only
right.
one I want.
Yeah.
I want like tattoo shops, which I got one now.
Hire Chuck for Modern Reptile.
Wait, he just said no reptile stuff. Hire Chuck
that's
for
right.
Reptiles with Podcast.
I'm about to, dude. I'm about to, so you can hurry your ass up, dude.
Oh
yeah,
my
you're gonna
God.
have to get him editing now.
Yeah. For real, dude. Because goddamn, we can't be missing
I
this.
feel like now you're telling me like, yo, this guy is slow. I'm over
you're not
here
slow.
working 38 jobs.
No, listen. You're not slow. You just like, nah, we'll do it a few weeks from now. I'm like, Daytona just happened, motherfucker. That's why the USARK one flopped. You should have done that after the bolt gun, Daniel. That's so funny.
It didn't flop. It's doing good. Listen to it, please. It's not doing great.
it didn't flop, but it's not what it could have been.
Yeah.
It's not what it could have been.
We
so.
live and we learn. We had a plan. The plan, not to shit on us too much, didn't quite. It wasn't executed exactly how it was, but I still think it was good to release it when it did because it gave a conversation for when we got to Daytona.
Yes,
yeah,
it was
100%.
good. It was good enough. But it's not like the Samson one where you wanted to wait another fucking week, and I'm like, it's not gonna
That
happen.
just
buddy.
happened. People were looking that stuff up.
Yeah,
Nobody's
exactly.
looking
Yeah,
USARK
but
Florida.
you're not
That's
gonna
what
tell
I mean.
me.
That's what I mean. Like
Even-
right now, Daytona just happened. We need to release Daytona
People will
because
release
it
it
just
tonight.
happened.
Yeah.
Cloud colubrids. They've come here before. Every single Repticon. I went yesterday. Yeah, sorry. I went yesterday. I see him over there. Yeah, I see him over there recording. I'm sorry. I'm so tired.
Start over.
Okay, so Cloud colubrids. He's always at the Repticons. He's recording all the time. I see him on Saturday at Daytona, and I'm like, wow, look at him recording. He's doing the thing he always does, right? And then this morning, I get on YouTube, and I'm like, all right, scrolling YouTube because I prefer that streaming platform. Cloud colubrids posted a video about Daytona. I'm like, damn, dude, you went home. You went to the
That's
hotel.
what
I was
I used to
edit,
do
edit,
that.
edit.
How do you think I grew my YouTube when I had the MadBioReptiles YouTube?
Used to post on Craigslist.
That's one. But the shows, if you're the first one to post, if somebody searches it, you're the first one.
Yeah, there was
buddy.
this other guy. It was Cloud colubrids, and then some other guy recording on his phone.
That's how you pop.
Hundreds of views.
Yo, they have 10-minute videos.
Yeah.
This is like an hour long.
You don't have to listen to the whole hour. You already listened to all the
Yeah, I
conversations.
do because you say words that we can't fucking post. You fucking tell everybody and their mother off. And Erica's over there looking like an idiot. Eric doesn't know when to turn on his fucking microphone. And me, I do everything great. I don't know what.
Nah, you're right.
yeah,
We
yeah.
need to
Step it up.
step it up, buddy.
Yeah. Oh, me? Great. This guy. Listen, Tino, say your fucking life. You said your life update. You're a fucking quitter.
Yeah.
This one's like, I'm finally doing conservation and I have a social media. Look at me. And I'm just this guy.
You have exciting news.
What?
I think you already posted on your Facebook though and your Instagram.
What?
You just got your first clutch.
We already talked about that.
Oh, we did already talk about that.
Yeah.
No, we didn't.
We didn't.
You said the clutch. You just didn't say what it was.
I did not.
You didn't?
No.
No, I don't think you did. I don't think you said
Am I
anything yet.
tripping then?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's a lie.
We haven't had this conversation. We haven't.
I know that it hasn't come out because I waited until the episode with Ron St. Pierre where I was like, I think this is gonna happen, and it happened.
What
And it's
happens?
actually, it's probably like a couple days from when this releases. They will start hatching.
Really?
Yeah.
That was already.
What are they?
Brettles pythons, dude.
Where?
Outside.
Outside! Don't let them go. The ball pythons.
I actually got asked today. I was like, "Oh, are you gonna do like maternal incubation outside?" And I was
jeez.
like,
Yeah.
"It's a cool idea, but like
The second they hatch, you gotta be there,
dude. Yeah." But yes, finally, the Centralian carpet pythons
Hell
from
yeah,
Alice
dude.
Springs. They have given me eggs, which I'm like
How
hoping
are they
everything goes
looking?
over. They're looking great.
No
No.
slugs?
There was one slug, but it was 20 good eggs.
Sweet.
What?
Yeah,
Sweet, dude.
the eggs are like this big, man.
That's
They're
awesome.
small.
20?
20.
Buddy, you're rich.
That dude put in the work.
Oh my God. Outside too. You know,
That's
for
what's up,
captive born and outside, you have to sell them for more.
The Florida
He's not even gonna
edition.
sell them. What are you gonna do with them?
I am gonna sell them.
Oh, you are gonna sell them?
I'm gonna sell them because I'm gonna reinvest
There
into
you go.
diamond pythons. That's the next thing that I'm gonna
The
be
diamond
doing
carpets.
outside, and
Hell
I'm
yeah,
also
dude.
trying to get olive pythons that I'm gonna do outside.
I got crested geckos.
That I'm doing
Outside.
Outside.
motherfucker.
I got crested geckos too that I'm gonna be doing outside.
Inside. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Those reptile breeds back there. Those
Yeah.
are mine. I'm taking them. Yeah.
Sweet,
Yeah.
dude. Sweet.
Oh, I owe conception money.
Oh, I'm into
Which,
that.
by the way, I didn't do great at the show. So
It's okay.
You're broke, dude.
yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's ball pythons.
That's what that's what does it, buddy.
Yeah.
You know, I was actually in preparation for Darian coming on the podcast. I was like, you know what? Let me actually look at the Morph Market podcast. The podcast we did about Morph Market.
Yeah.
And then I was like, dude, I watched the video and I was like, man, I have so many opinions right now. I can't wait till this guy shows up. And he's not here.
Yeah.
Now I got these thoughts in my head stuck up there.
That's fucked up, dude.
Yeah.
I remember
He has to go to sleep to that,
I
Darian.
remember watching the episode with you and Alex, and I was like screaming. I was like,
Bro.
"This is capitalism!"
listen, bro. When you told me about that, I was on the phone like a little bit after with Kira.
And you nutted.
No, listen. I was like, yo, Kira, guess who's coming?
Whoa,
And-
pause.
And she said,
Weird.
no, it was through the text. And she started guessing and guessing and guessing. And as she was guessing, I just started thinking, like, I said some shit, dude. I was like, fuck, I hope he cancels it. Some crazy shit. And then he canceled. So what was it? I had to kiss him, suck his dick or something. What was it?
Yeah, dude. You were gonna kiss him.
Yeah.
That's 100%. That's why he didn't come.
He saw. He was like,
He
"This
didn't
Chuck guy's
come
mad
for
weird."
fear of
Ah,
coming.
no, listen, I'm not gay or nothing, but I'll make him come, dude.
Oh my god.
Yo, listen, bro. I'm not gay or nothing. I'm not on that side of town, but I can make it happen, bro. Like, come on, bro. That's
you-
fucked up. Believe in me, bro.
Can you describe to me how you would make him come?
No, nah.
I don't want to think too hard
That's
about
too
it because
gay.
then
That's
I'm gonna
too
get
gay.
hard.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
funny as fuck. Y'all are hilarious. I miss this podcast, dude.
Yeah,
I'm
this
so
is great.
sleepy. I might just.
I think this is it.
This is
Yeah,
it.
it
Yeah.
deuces.
Bye.